Hello. In this lesson, we're going to prepare our command pool and command buffer. The command pool will help us create command buffers which are used for issuing commands. In a command buffer, you issue commands, and then when you're done, you're going to submit those commands to the GPU. You can then either keep and reset the command buffer or return it to the pool of command buffers. So we start with creating two members, one for the VK command pool and one for the main command buffer, which we are going to be using for the frame rendering. We also create two methods this time, one for creating the command pool and one for creating the command buffer. We copy both signatures and paste them inside the CPP file. We also create their bodies. And let's not forget to call them here in the initialize Vulkan method. Now we can start implementing the pool creation. To create a command pool, we will need the Q families again. So we execute find Q families. Then we will create our command pool create info object. We set the S type like we do with all Vulkan create structs. After that, we will set the reset command buffer bit flag. This will allow us to reset or use command buffers that are created from this command pool. And finally, we will pass the graphics family index value. This is our creation struct, so now we can call vk create command pool. We have to pass the logical device, address to the info, no allocator, and the address to the command pool field. If this wasn't a success, we cannot continue the program execution, so we exit. Now that this pool is ready, we also need to go down to the destructor and delete it when exiting the application. We check for a no handle and call vk destroy command pool. And doing this, let's also go to the header and initialize both the command pool and the command buffer to vk no handle. We're all done with the pool. Now we need to create a command buffer for our graphics commands. This is done by creating a vk command buffer allocate info. We need to set the S type to the correct value as usual. Then we assign the command pool object to the command pool field. We set the level to primary. And we set that we want to allocate a single command buffer. This completes the info object. We now need to call vk allocate command buffers function. We pass in the logical device, address to the info, and address to the command buffer field. This is still a mandatory step, and if it wasn't a success, we need to exit. Now I build the project, and I get a bunch of errors and warnings. Let's look at this. Here I seem to have passed in the wrong variable. Now we need to pass in the pool creation info. Now the build is a success, and there are no errors when we run or close the application. Now command buffers don't need to get deleted like the command pool. They're allocated from the pool itself. So that is why we don't have to call a destroy command buffer. Further in the course we will also have to free some command buffers though. But this will take in our main rendering commands, so we will preserve it throughout the whole app and just reset it each frame.